Good morning, everyone. So I think yesterday we started flow controls. So we completed the introduction of flow control, and after that we completed first condition statement. Okay, what it is, if else. Okay, any questions, guys? If else, do you have any questions? If else, on if else?
No.
No, no. Now shall we go for the second one? What is the second one? Switch. Switch statement, guys. Okay, it is very, 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 very important, guys. Okay, switch very, very important. Here we have lot of cases also. Okay, so lot of scenarios we will see under switch. So the way you learn switch statement, okay, I think as of now, maybe in your colleges or somewhere, okay, it should not be like this, guys. Okay, you will see what are the differences. You will see here. Okay, while discussing switch statement over there and here. Tell me. So when we will go for switch statement, okay, already we see, okay, if else statement, right? Already we see one if else statement, that is for selection statement. Under selection statement, already we saw if else statement. Now why switch statement is required? This is also what part of selection statement only. So already we have if else, why we need to go for switch statement? Okay, now if you see, sorry guys, let's suppose let's suppose we have many options. Okay, if you have many options, okay, many conditions, okay, so then always if you go for if else statement means, okay, the code will be lengthy and readability also will be decreased. The code readability also will be decreased. So many if else statements means when we will go for many if else statements, okay, if you have many options, if you have, okay, several options, okay, so what it is mean? Let's suppose we have a, okay, employee records. The employee, okay, in the employee, let's suppose if you take one employee array, okay, in the employee array, let's suppose I'm taking 10 employees, guys. 10 employees are there. Okay, so I created one employee array object. All the, sorry, one employee array created. In the employee array means what kind of objects, what type of objects we can add for employee array? What type of
ID.
what type of objects can add as a array elements in the employee array? Employee, tell me. Array?
Employee object.
Employee objects, because what type of array it is?
Employee.
Employee array. So at max, what type of objects I can add in that employee array? Only employee type of objects only I can add, right? If it is in an int array, so what type of value I can add as an array elements in that int array?
Int type.
Only int type values, right? In the same way, if it is in an employee array means at max, I can add employee type of objects as an array elements in that employee array. Clear? Right. Now, so let's suppose I have a 10 employees, guys. I have a 10 employees. So in order to add these 10 employees into employee array object, what I should do now? I have to create 10 employee objects, right? Employee, so Santosh, new employee. Okay, so employee ID, something Santosh has an employee ID 101. So employee salary, let's suppose Santosh salary 10,000. Then second employee, again I have to create another employee object, employee Vignesh is equal to new employee. Now Vignesh dot, okay, Vignesh dot employee ID is equal to 102. Vignesh dot employee salary is equal to 20,000. So like that, I will add 10 employees. Clear?
Yeah.
Right. So now all the 10 employees to whom where I will add in employee array object, I will add. Now someone has given this employee array object. Hey boss, I'm giving this employee array object. Okay. So please print, okay, employee ID and employee salary based. Okay. If employee ID is equal to 101, print that employee salary. If employee ID is 102, then print that employee salary. Understand? So,
Yeah.
so that time, how we will go? Hmm. Bothika Valli having some issue, it seems. Joining and okay, fine. So now, if you go for if statement, how can we do? If
ID. ID.
if employee ID, right? Let's suppose emp dot id equals to 101. Okay. Then what we will do? System dot out dot println, right?
Employee salary.
System dot out dot println. Let's suppose
EMP.
salary. Salary, let's suppose 10,000. Okay. We will write, guys. Okay. Let's suppose 10,000 salary. Like that, I will print. Right? Employee salary 10,000. Understand? Employee salary is 10,000. Again, else if, again, if employee ID emp dot id is equal to 102. Okay. If employee ID is equal to 102, again I need to print what? System dot out dot println of this time 20,000 salary. Okay. Understand? 20,000. Next one. Again, if else if, right? Else if again emp id is equal to
Not the.
sorry, w is equal to, right?
Yeah.
I'm writing is equal to. If employee ID w is equal to 103. Again what we have to do? System dot out dot println of, okay, this time 30,000. Okay, this time 30,000. So like that, how many times I have to do? Many number of times I have to do. Okay, many number of times we have to do. See how many times we are writing if else statements. Okay, so what is the problem here? Let's suppose I want to print 1,000 employees, guys. Okay, what are the options here? Many options we have. 1,000 options we have. So each ID I need to print that particular salary. Understand? We don't know. So what is the employee ID? Dynamically we will get, we don't know. So how many possibilities we have? 1,000 possibilities we have, right? If the employee ID matches 101, then first statement will print. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So here what I'm trying to say, let's suppose we have 1,000 employees, guys. Okay. So based on employee ID, I need to print that particular employee salary. Okay. So do we know what is the employee ID? We don't know. How the employee ID will come? Dynamically we will come. Someone will pass. Understand? So if the employee ID, if someone is passing employee ID is 102, then what is the salary I have to print? 20,000 salary I have to print. Understand? If let's suppose someone is passing employee ID is 103, so that time what is the salary I have to print? 30,000 I have to print. Okay. So in order to print 1,000 employees means what I have to do? I have to do all the if else statements. How many times? 1,000 times I have to do. I have to write. Clear? Everyone. 1,000 times I have to write.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why? So let's suppose dynamically someone passed. Hey boss, employee ID I'm passing 999. Would you please tell me what is the salary for this employee ID 999? So by that time, okay, I need to print, right, that employee ID 999 related salary. So for that time again, what I have to go for? If else condition. Okay. Like this, how many times I have to write, guys? 1,000 times I have to write. Understand? So in this case, what is the problem? We are writing lengthy code. If you are writing lengthy code means what? readability will be affected. Right? Come on. So that's why if many options are available, then it is never recommended to use if else. Okay. It is never recommended to use if else statement. Okay. So readability will be what? Gone. If you use if else statement, the length of code will be increased. Okay, increase, and readability of the code will be decreased. Clear, everyone? Okay. So let me write. What is the problem here? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, everyone.
Yes,
I want
sir.
response from everyone, not only
Yes,
not
sir.
one or two people, guys here. Okay. So now, yeah. If many options, okay. If many options are available, if many options are available, okay. If many options are available for checking condition, okay. For checking condition, for checking conditions, okay. So then it is, then it is never recommended to go for if else, right? Then it is never recommended to go for if else. So we should go for switch statement. We should go for switch statement. Okay. So if you go for switch statement, what we will achieve? The advantage of switch statement. Okay. The advantage switch statement is what? Readability will be improved. Okay. Readability will be improved, guys. Okay. Clear? Conditions. Okay. Come on. Readability will be improved, guys. Right? So when we will go for switch statement, hope you people clear. Right? Now, so what is the switch statement? Okay. We will go for first syntax, guys. Syntax for switch statement. Okay. So what is the syntax for switch statement? Okay. SWIT switch. Okay. Here what? Okay. Argument. Okay. Argument. Switch argument, guys. Or switch condition. Right? Switch argument. This is switch argument. And after that, case. Okay. Case 1. Let's suppose take case 1. Okay. So if case 1 is passed, then some statement. Okay. Statement. Understand? Statement. Statement 1. Next,
Yes.
break. Okay. I'm writing syntax, guys. Next one. Case 2.
Case 2.
Okay. If case 2 is passed, then statement 2 and break. Then break. Okay. So on. Okay. So on. Case n. Okay. Then statement n. Okay. And statement. And here break. And finally, FAULT, default case. Okay. Then what happens? Why it is not coming? Okay, now. Yeah, fine. Now, this is what default statement. Okay, default statement. And finally, switch block closed. Okay, understand? So this is the syntax of switch statement, guys. Okay, so what is the syntax of switch statement? Switch, argument, and case one. In the case one, statement one, break. In the case two, statement two, break. So on, case n, statement n, break. Finally, default case, default statement. Okay, so how it will execute? Okay, see. Now, in the switch, let's suppose in the switch, if argument is the case, let's suppose 1. Okay, argument is 1. Here, employee ID is equal to 1. Assume employee ID is 1. So, under this, which statement will execute? The first statement will execute. Understand? The first statement will execute. The case 1 is matching, right? Employee ID is 1. If you get employee ID 1, so then the first case is matching, right? Case 1. So this case is matching. In the case 1, let's suppose here in the statement 1, okay, will execute, guys. The statement 1 will execute. If you put break means what? Okay, we will come out of this break. From here, this case 1 will execute and the control will come out of the switch. Understand? Now, let's suppose if case 2 is matching. If case 2 is matching, then the statement 2 will execute and control will come out of the switch. Understand? So now, in the same way, case n is matching. Then statement 10 will execute and control will come out of this loop. Why we are putting break? Understand? Now, if none of these cases are matching, then the default case will match. Understand? If the none of the above cases are matching, then always default case will match. Understand? So then the default statement will execute. Okay. Then control will come out of the loop. Clear, everyone? The syntax of switch statement.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The syntax of switch statement. So here writing what? Case 1, case 2, like that, case n statements. And finally, we should have default statement. Okay. If these particular cases, if any case is matching, that particular case will execute. Okay. Let's suppose case 1 is matching. Then this case 1 related statement, this statement will execute. And after that break. Break means what? The control come out of the switch block. Understand? Let's suppose dynamically case 2 is matching. Then this statement will execute and control will come out of the switch because already we have written break, right? After execution of this case 2, if you see the break, then control will come out of the switch block. If none of these cases are matching, okay, so by that time, which case will match always? Default case will match. Understand? So default statement will execute and finally, okay, control will come out of the switch block. Clear, everyone? The syntax of switch statement?
Sir.
Okay. So now here. So now here argument. Right. So here switch argument we are talking. So argument. So in this argument, so what are the types would be applicable? So which types of, we have data types, right? Which data types are applicable for argument type here? Understand? So here the valid argument types for switch statements are byte, short, char, int, guys. Understand? Let me write those statements and we will see examples. Don't worry. Okay. I don't know why this is changing everywhere, every time. Come on, guys. Now, for the come on, for the switch argument, the allowed data types are byte, short, char, and int. Okay, and int. Okay, so
Yes.
but this is until allowed until 1.4 version, guys. Until 1.4 version. Okay. In 1.5 version, okay, from 1.5 version onwards, we can use, okay, enum type also. Enum type 2 as a switch argument. Okay, as a switch argument. Okay. Now, from 1.7 onwards, we can use string type also as a, okay, switch SW. From 1.7 onwards, we can use string type also as a switch argument. Clear? Okay. So here, what are the allowed data types for switch argument? Byte, short, char, and int until 1.4 version. Okay. So from 1.5 version onwards, we can take enum type also. Okay. From 1.7 onwards, we can use, okay, either string type also as a switch argument. Right? Clear, everyone? So apart from this, if you try to use any other type, okay, we will get compile time error, guys. Okay, we will get compile time errors. Next, curly braces. Here, curly braces are mandatory or optional in the switch or switch type. Curly braces are optional or mandatory. Okay, so in switch, okay, curly braces are mandatory, guys. For the switch, okay, for the switch statement, curly braces are mandatory. Okay. So in the entire flow controls, where the curly braces are mandatory means in switch. Remaining everywhere, curly braces are optional, guys. In the switch only, curly braces are mandatory. Understand? So curly, let me write those all the statement. Curly braces are mandatory, okay, in the switch. Okay, curly braces are mandatory. Okay. So switch is the only place where curly braces are mandatory, guys. Understand? Switch is the only place where curly braces are mandatory. This is the only place where curly braces are mandatory in entire flow control. Everywhere, curly braces are optional. Okay. No. Okay. Fine. Now we will see, guys. Okay. Now, so if you see the above state, the first statement, what we are saying for the switch argument, the allowed data types are byte, short, char, and int. Okay. Let's suppose if you take other type, why remaining types are not allowed? Understand? Why remaining types are not allowed? Understand? Someone asked, hey, what is the argument type for switch? Okay. So you will say byte, short, char, and int. These are the argument types allowed for switch argument. Okay. And immediately interviewer will ask, why don't we take other remaining types? What will happen? Like that interviewer will ask. Okay. So what are the other types, guys? Let's suppose if you take a Boolean type. So Boolean type means if you take here Boolean type, okay, Boolean. Let's suppose here switch. Here take Boolean type. So Boolean type means how many values we can represent for
Two
Boolean type?
values.
Only two values, either true or false. Right? Here what we have to do, case true or case false. Only two statements will be there. Understand? So can we use that Boolean type here for the switch statement? So why we are using switch
Yes, sir.
statement to represent many conditions, right? If you have many conditions, to represent many conditions, okay, various options, we will go for switch statement, right? Let's suppose employee ID 101. I need to display his salary. Let's suppose if it is an employee ID 102, employee ID is matching 102, then 102 employee ID related salary I need to display. So let's suppose if employee ID is matching something 900, then that employee ID related salary I need to display. Okay. But here, if you go for Boolean type, how many statements at max we can write? Only two statements, either true or false. Okay. Not suitable for switch, right? So that's what Boolean is not allowed. Now, if you take long, okay. So long also not allowed, guys, here. Understand? Why long is not allowed? Understand? So here, what is the maximum type? Here, what is the maximum type? Int. So what is the range of int?
4
Something.
bytes.
Yeah, 4, but range I am asking. Minus 2 power 32, 2 power 31.
31.
That is the int range. 2 power
Yes.
31 means what? Somehow I think, what is the int range?
2147.
2147 48 3648.
1 minute. Int range. Tell me what is the int range?
2147.
21?
47.
Hmm.
48.
48.
3647.
3647, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the int range. Understand? 2147483647. So this is the int range. Okay. So what does it mean? So if you take a int, okay, if you take int here, int the argument type, int as an argument type for switch, okay. If you take int type as a switch argument type, how many cases you can write? How many cases you can write inside the int, inside the switch? Okay, these many cases you can write. These many cases can match, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Understand?
sir.
Let me write, guys. I think you guys are not understanding. So here, let's suppose int x. Okay, I don't know int x value. So dynamically, okay, I'm getting the x value. Fine. So now here I'm writing switch. Okay, switch x I'm taking. Understand? Curly braces are mandatory or optional? Mandatory. Right. Now, case 1. Here what? 1 is means what? Within the int range only, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here, just I'm writing, okay, system.out.println of, system.out.println of, just I want to print, okay, something. Same value I will print out. Okay, let me write 1. I'm printing, guys. Okay, this is statement. Okay. So now here what? Break. Okay. In the same way now, case 2.
Two.
Okay. So here, dot out dot println of what? 2. Okay. And next break.
Break.
So like this, I can print. Okay. Let me create some space, guys. Okay. Fine. So now, so like that I can write, right? Now, finally, case. What is the last value? 21. Tell me. Int value. 21. 21, 47.
47.
47, 48,
48.
36,
36.
4,
4,
7. 3647. So this range also, this much range I can take. Understand? Here what? Case this one. Next one. Here system dot out dot println of. Okay. Let's suppose I want to take this value. Okay. 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. Understand? Finally what? Curly braces are mandatory, right? Okay. End of the switch. Clear?
Yeah.
See, here, if you take int range means, so how many cases I can take? So int range this one, right? 21, 4, 7, 4, here, 3, 6, 47, right? So up to here, I can create, okay, I can write, okay, cases, guys, inside the switch argument, inside the switch block. Clear, everyone? See, if you write like this, so int range also very big. Understand? So I think there is no functionality, okay, in the entire world, okay, in everywhere. So if you take, I mean, let's suppose what is the int size, guys, here 21, 4, 47, 48, 36, 47. So in the lifetime, can you take these many scenarios, these many cases? We cannot take. Okay, int range itself is a huge. Okay, so if you take long means what will happen? Long is very huge, right? The range.
Yes, sir.
So that's why, okay, here long is not applicable. Int itself is a, okay, too big actually. Int itself, okay, int range itself is too big. So if you take long, then it very, very big. Okay, so int is enough. Understand? To write cases inside switch, int is more than enough. So that's why Java people, they have restricted until int argument type. Clear, everyone? They are not taking, okay, which one? Long argument type. Clear or not?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, let's suppose employee. If the employee ID is, okay, 21, 47, 48, 366, 47. So these many employees are there. Then this is the employee ID. Can you please send me his salary? Then here we can print that his salary. Understand?
Yes, sir.
We can print his salary, guys. Okay. Do you think these many employees will be there in any organization? Right? So switch is more than enough, right? I mean, int is more than enough, right? To represent values,
Yes.
argument
Yes, sir.
values. So that's why people are restricted up to int, guys. Clear, everyone? So that's why, okay, we no need to take long as a argument type here. If you take long as argument type, we will get compile time error. Okay. So now, what are the other types? Float and double. If you take double, let's suppose if you take double only as an argument type. Okay. If you take double as an argument type. So let's suppose double means, okay, 1.02 2.0, how many cases we can write, guys? How many cases we can write? How many numbers we have? Tell me. From 1.0, 2.0, in mathematics, tell me. From 1.0, 2.0, how many numbers we can represent here? 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. Okay, 1.11, 1.12, 1.13, 1.14, or 1.111. Like that, many numbers we can represent, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why if you take float or double also, okay, we can have many cases. Come on, understand? Clear, everyone?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
that's
sir.
why float and double also not applicable here. Okay, so that's why what are the allowed data types here? Byte, short, char, int. That's it. By keeping range in their mind, okay, these data types are they have given as a allowed argument types for switch argument. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
No. Okay. So no. So no. Let me write one more statement here. See here, I did not write default. See in the switch. Okay. Do you see any default statement here in this example? No. Understand? But still it is a valid. Okay. Still it is a valid. So let me write one statement here. So within the switch or inside the switch, both case and default are optional, guys. Okay. Inside the switch, both case and default are optional. Okay. Example, if I take int x is equal to 10. Okay. Now I'm taking switch of x. Switch of x. Okay. Just I'm open curly braces and closed curly braces. This is valid or invalid? This is valid or invalid?
Invalid, sir.
Hmm? Valid or
Invalid, sir.
invalid? Invalid. See the above statement. What I told. Inside the switch, both case and default are optional. Optional means what? Those are not mandatory. Okay. This is
Okay.
perfectly valid. Understand? This is perfectly valid, guys. Output. Output I'm saying valid. Okay, guys. Valid means what? There is no compile time errors. Okay. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So why inside the switch, both case and default are optional, guys. Okay. If someone has given the interview question or written exam, if they have given question like this, what is the answer? They will put okay, multiple options here. 1, compile time error. 2, runtime error. 3, something else they will put. Understand? So what we have to choose? There is no compile time error. There is no runtime error. Okay. Here, okay, there is no issue, but output, there is no output. Understand? Yeah, we are not writing any matches case statements, right? The matched case statement we are not writing. That's why we don't have any output. But here the program will be valid. Understand? We don't see any errors, guys. Clear? No. Now, if I write here, one more example I'm taking. Now, what is another example? Okay, same. Int x is equal to 10 I'm taking. Int x is equal to 10 I'm taking. Now, switch switch x. Okay, switch x. Now, here I'm taking system.out.println of system.out.println of hello Java. Something I'm writing. Understand? Is it valid or invalid? Valid or
sir.
invalid? Valid or?
Valid.
Yeah, invalid. You will get compile time error, guys. Understand? So what is the compile time error we will get? Okay, here we will see compile time error. So what is the compile time error? Case, comma, default, okay, or curly braces. I mean closed curly braces expected. So like this, you will get one compile time error. Okay, why? So inside the switch, okay, inside the switch, only allowed statements are either case or default or statement. I mean this curly braces. Understand? Inside the switch, what are the allowed statement? Either case or default or this curly braces. Curly braces means what? Okay, once you open curly brace,
close.
okay, you have to close, right? Once you close, that is also valid statement. Here, see, this is valid only.
Yeah.
Once you open curly brace, you have to close.
Yes.
This is also valid statement. So here, what it is expecting inside the switch, either case also you can write, either default also you can write, or else closed curly brace. Understand? So when the statement is executing, okay, compiler don't know anything about it. So what is the statement? Okay, inside switch, always I'm expecting either case or default or closed curly brace. Understand? So that's why compiler will give this error, guys. Case, default or closed curly brace expected. Clear, everyone? Come on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
so every statement inside switch should be under some case or default, guys. Okay, let me write here the statement I have to write, right? Yeah, let me write that point. Come on. So every statement. So here I am writing one statement, system.out.println statement. How I am writing? Directly I am writing. But in switch, every statement, okay, every, come on, every statement inside the switch, where it should be under either hash or default. Okay, guys, we cannot write independent statements inside switch directly. This is the statement you have to remember. Clear, everyone? Hello, come on, guys.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, if you see this example, so int x is equal to what, guys? 10, right? Int x is equal to 10. So here, so what is the switch argument type here? I'm taking x means what type?
Int.
Int
Int
type.
type.
Okay, what are the allowed data types here? Byte, short, char, int.
Byte, short, can.
Okay, here, if you see in this example, this example, here what I'm taking? Int x is
Int.
equal to 10, right? Switch x. What is x type here? Int type.
Int type.
Okay. No, fine.
Int.
Now let me go for other. Okay. So now I'm taking one more example, guys. Here. I'm taking one more example. See, int x is equal to 10 I'm taking. And int y is equal to, let's suppose 20 I'm taking. Fine. Now switch off x, switch off x I'm taking. Here, case, okay, case 10. Case 10, then, okay, system.out.println of, system.out.println of, okay, here I'm printing 10. Some statement, guys, okay? Now, break. And after that, case, here, why I am taking. Okay, system.out.println of, okay, 20 I am printing. Break. Okay, not required. So directly I'm closing. Switch. What is the output here?
10.
10.
Error, sir.
Why error?
10.
Case why
Case why?
it should be
10, sir.
constant, no, sir. Like you have already assigned, no, sir. You
Sorry?
have already assigned y equal to 20, no, sir. So constant is required, no, sir.
Okay. So this is invalid, guys. Okay. We will get compile time error. Understand? So what is the compile time error? Constant expression required. Okay. So constant expression required. See here, case 10. These are what? Cases. Okay. The cases always should be constant values, guys. It should not be any variable. It always either constant values or constant expressions. Okay. So we should not take other than constant or constant expressions. Okay. Here see case 10. 10 is what? 10 value. It's a constant. Understand? 10 is means what? One value, literal value. It's a constant. Right? So we can take here if you see y. Y is what? Variable name. Y is what here? Variable name. So always in case what it is expecting? Only constant or constant expressions. Okay. If you take other than that, we will get compile time errors. Okay. Let me write the statement. Here, compile time error we will get. Okay. What is the compile time error? Constant or constant expressions are required. Understand? So let me write the statement. What is the statement? Here. Every, okay, every case label. Every case label, tell me, every case label should be compile time, compiler, okay, either compile time also, should be compile time constant or constant expression. Okay. If we take variable as case label, then we will get okay compile time error. Clear everyone? So every case label should be compile time constant or constant expression. If you take variable as a case label, then we will get compile time error. Clear everyone? Come on, guys. Hello.
Yes, sir.
What happened again? Are you sleeping?
No.
I'm expecting from everyone. See, what is the problem here? So int x is equal to 20, int y is equal to 20, switch of x, case 10, system.out.println of 10, break, and case y, system.out.println of 20. Okay. Here, what is the problem, guys? Okay, in the case y, here what we are taking variable name. Okay, but in the case label, always it is expecting what? Either constant or constant expression. Clear, everyone? Now, the same example, okay, in the same example, okay, here I'm taking, guys, the same example I'm taking. But now I'm putting final. Now tell me, what is the output here? What is the output here? The same example. I'm putting final.
10, sir.
Okay. Definitely output would be 10. Okay. Why it is 10, Sai Teja? Sai Teja, are you there? Sai Teja, can you hear me? Sai Teja not joined today. Sai Teja, you there, right? Hello, Sai Teja, can you hear me? You are speaking in mute, it seems. Please unmute yourself. Sai Teja, where are you? Sivakrishna, unmute yourself. Tell me why 10, output 10, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Here, how do we say output is 10 here in this program?
If we react final to y, sir,
Then what will happen?
then it is constant value.
Okay. So here, int y is equal to 20. Okay. When you put final keyword for the variable, what it will become? It will become constant. Constant means what? We cannot change. So 10 value, if you take 10, we are talking 10 as a constant. Why we are talking constant 10? 10 means always 10. You cannot change the value, right? Can you change the 10 value?
No.
We cannot change, right? So here 20. 20 is what we are assigning to some one variable. Int y is equal to 20. So later in my program, I can change. Okay, I can pre-increment y value. Either I want, I can pre-decrement I value like y plus plus. Okay, y minus minus, like that I can do, right? But here, if you put final means, can we change the value? We cannot change, right? Once you put final keyword in front of variable, we cannot change the value of that variable. That's what we discussed, right? Final keyword.
Yes.
Remember, guys, already we discussed. Okay. So if you put final keyword in front of variable, okay, that variable value we cannot change. That is a constant. It will become what? Constant. Now, y value entire in this program, what is the y value? Always it should be 20 because it is a constant. We cannot change it. So there is no way to change the variable y value. So that's why it will become what? Constant. So here y it is what? Constant. It is not a variable now. Understand? Now y it will become what? Constant, not a variable. So that's why the program will be executed fine without any compile time error. Output you will see 10. Why output 10? What is the x value here? 10. I'm assigning 10 to whom? X variable. Now switch. Switch of x. X represents what? 10. Understand? So 10 means which case it will match? The 10th case will match.
Yes, 10.
The value 10, case label 10, right? X representing 10, right? So here, what is the case label? 10, right? This label will match. Okay, then output will be what? System.out.println of 10. Okay, output 10. After that, there is a break. Break means what? Control will come outside of the switch. Clear?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now. Okay. Now let me take one more scenario guys here. Okay, we will see one more scenario. Now, let me take one more example. What is the example? Okay. Now, int x is equal to 10 I am taking. Okay. Int x is equal to 10 I am taking. Now, inside switch, I'm taking, okay, I'm taking x plus 1. Let me take. Okay. Like this, I'm taking. Fine. So, curly braces are mandatory, right? No. Here, case 10 I'm taking. Okay. Like suppose system dot out dot println of something I'm printing here. 10 I'm printing. Fine. I'm printing 10. Okay. Here I'm taking break. Now I'm taking one more case label. Here 10 plus 1 I'm taking. Okay. 10 plus 1 I'm taking. Now system dot out dot println of, okay, here what I'm taking, system dot out dot println of 11 I'm taking. Now switch block will close. What is the output, guys, here?
Eleven, sir.
11 only. 11.
11, right? So here what I'm taking, switch x plus 1. If you see here, int x is equal to 10, right? Now switch x plus 1. So x is what, guys? 10 plus 1. X is what type? Come on.
Integer.
Int type.
Int
1
type.
is what type?
Int type.
Int type, right? So see, there is a formula already we discussed, right? Here what I'm doing, plus means what? Arithmetic operator. When you try to arithmetic operator between two variables, what is the formula? The result should be, come on everyone, what is the formula?
Concatenation.
Oh my god. So when you apply arithmetic operator between two variables, okay, there is a result. The result should be max of int comma type of first variable or type of second variable.
Second one.
Right? So here what? The x is what? Int type, the first variable. Another one. Here 1. What is the type of 1? Again int. Okay.
Integer.
Now max of int comma first variable type is int, second variable type also int here. What is the result? Int. Understand? Int only, right? X plus 1 means what is the result?
Yes.
Finally, int. What is the allowed data type? Int only, right? Okay?
Yes.
Valid. Now, case 10. Okay? Case 10. Case 10 will match?
No.
Not match, right? Here what? 10 plus 1 will match, right? 10
Yes.
plus
Yes.
1 will match or not match? Will match.
Yes, match.
So system dot out dot println output is what, guys, here?
11.
11. Understand? So here what you have to remember, okay? What you have to remember? So both switch argument and case label. Here see, switch argument and case label, okay, can be expressions, but case label should be constant expression. Understand? Here we can take switch argument also, we can take expression, and case label also we can take expression, but case label always it should be what? Constant expression. Understand? See, 10 is what? Constant only. 1 is what? Constant only. Right? So I can take constant expression. Come on. See, here already we discussed, right? The above.
Yes, sir.
I think somewhere we have written. The first, where I have written? Yeah, somewhere I have written. Okay. Here you go. Every case label should be compile time constant or constant expression. If you take variable as a case label, then we will get what? Compile time error. Understand? So that's why this is a valid, guys. So x plus 1. Expression means what? Expression means what? If you try to apply any operator like arithmetic operator between two values, that will become what? Expression. Okay. So after evaluation of that expression, you will get some value. Okay. Now x plus 1. This is what? Expression. Okay. I'm applying arithmetic operator between two values here. It will become what? Expression. After evaluation of this expression, the result will come, right? Okay. So here, what is the result? X plus 1. Again, int type only. So switch allowed. What are the allowed data types? Int, right? Byte, short, char, int. Fine. Now case 10. Okay. Not a matching. X means what? 10 plus 1. So here, 10 plus 1 we have case label. So now 10 is what? Constant. 1 is what? Constant. So 10 plus 1 means what? Constant expression. Happily, we can take constant expression also as a case label. So that's why it is a valid and final output will be 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you take the same example here, if I take the same example, okay, now instead of 10, if I take x plus 1. What is the issue here?
X is not constant.
What is the error here? Do we see any output here? We will not see any output. Here we will get
No,
compile
sir.
time error.
Compile time error.
Understand?
X
Why?
is
The case
X
label
is-
should be constant expression.
Constant.
We cannot take as a variable plus and constant. It should be what? Constant expression.
Constant.
Okay. So the same error, I think somewhere we see, right? Constant or
Constant
constant
expression
expression are
required.
required. So that is the compile time error we will see. Constant or constant expression will be required. So like that, okay? You will see one compile time error. Okay. Now, let me write one more example case here. I'm writing one example. Now, let me take byte b is equal to 10 I'm taking. Okay. And after that, switch statement. Okay. You have to tell guys this one. Byte b. So now, case 10. Case 10. Okay. System dot out dot println of 10 I'm printing. Okay. 10 I'm printing. I'm printing break. Okay. I'm printing break. No. So again, case 11 I'm printing. Okay. Here system dot out dot println of 11 I'm printing. Okay. Yeah. Let me remove break also. Okay. Now in the same way, case 100 I'm taking. System dot out dot println of 100 I'm printing. Okay. Now case 1000 I'm taking. System dot out dot println of 1000 I'm printing. Now switch close. Here I'm asking output. Understand? The same. Let me copy the same example. And here I'm taking The same example I'm taking, and I am putting b plus 1. Okay, and tell me what is the answer, guys, here?
Error, sir.
First example.
Error, sir.
Let me
Error.
take the other example also. Okay, I'm taking one more example, guys, here. Here, what is the example I'm taking, you know? Int x is equal to 20, I'm taking. Now, switch of x I'm taking. Then, inside the switch, I'm taking one case. Okay, 97 I'm taking. So, system.out.println of, okay, so 97 I'm printing. So this is the first. Next one is 98 I'm taking. Okay, then system.out.println of 98 I'm printing. Fine. And finally, case, okay, yeah, I'm taking. System.out.println of, okay, printing. Yeah. And close the switch. Here I'm asking output. Clear, everyone? Tell me. No, tell me the first one. What is the output for the first one? Yeah. So switch off B, right? So here, what is the B type here? Byte. So byte means what? What is the range of byte? Minus 128 to, what is the range? Minus 128 to 127. This is the range.
127.
So up to 127 only we can take as a case label, constant values, right? Now B is equal to 10. Here it is saying, first of all, what? Before executing, the compiler will check, right? Case 10, fine. Case 11, fine, within the range of byte. Case 100, yes, fine, within the range of byte. Case 1000, don't know. Okay? Byte, the 1000 value, don't know. Okay, for byte. Okay, what is the byte range? Minus 128 to 127 only. So here, 1000. What compile time error? Hey boss, I'm not understanding what you are writing here. Okay, let me throw compile time error. What is the compile time error it will throw? Possible loss of precision. Okay, found in, but required what? Byte. Okay, this is the compile time error we will get. Clear, everyone? Okay. Now come here. Here, tell me. Here, tell me what is the answer? Output. So when you try to apply arithmetic operator between two variables, remember one more time, guys. When you try to apply arithmetic operator between two variables, okay? So the result always should be maximum of int. Let me write here. What is the formula? Just we discussed, right? Maximum of
First
int type or first variable type.
First variable type.
Yeah.
Sum of second
First variable type
or second.
or second variable type, comma, not or. Second, second variable type, right? So this is the one you have to remember always. Max of int or first variable type or second variable type. In this, okay, in this formula, you have to choose what? Bigger type. So here int. Then first variable type is what? B. B means what? Byte, right?
Yes.
Byte. Here. Come on. Here see formula. If you apply formula, max of int. First is int. Okay, by default int in the formula. Now, first variable type. What is the first variable
Byte.
type here? B. B means which type? Byte. Right? Now, second variable. What is the second value here? 1. 1 means what type by default? Any integer value. What is the by default type? Int.
Int type.
Now, among these three types, how many types we have? Int, byte,
Three
int.
types.
So in these three types, which one we have to choose? The bigger one we have to choose. Max means what?
Bigger.
Maximum, bigger one. Okay. What is the bigger one here?
Integer.
Int. Understand? Now, in the switch argument, what is it is? What argument type? Int. It's not a byte, guys. In switch, what is the argument type here now? Switch
Int.
argument type? Int. B plus 1 will become what? Int type. Now, what is the int range? Something 21, 47, something we have, right? So
Yes,
from
sir.
1 to 21, 47, 48, something we have, right? Int range. Up to them, we can take as a case labels. Okay. Now 10 within the range of int only, right? 11 within the range of int only, right? 100 within the range of int only, right? 1000 within the range of int only, right? Come on, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes or no? Yes or no? Right?
Yes.
So within the range of int only. Then what is the problem here? There is no issue, right? So what is the output here? Okay.
11.
B plus 1. B plus 1 will become what? Int. But what is the value?
11.
11. Okay. So here 11, 100, 1000. Okay. Output will become 11, 100, 1000. Okay. Why 11, 100 and 1000? There is no break statement. Okay. If you don't have break statement within the case label, okay, if that particular case is matched from there to, okay, until switch, until break or switch, all the statements will be executed from top to bottom, guys. So that is called fall through inside switch. Okay, we will discuss the fall through inside switch. We will discuss. Don't worry. Okay, but here what? 11, 100, 1000. Understand? So that is the output, guys. It's a valid program. There is no issue here. Okay. Now tell me this one. Clear, right? This one clear? Everyone have any questions? Triveni, the people who told
No, sir.
wrong answer. Clear, right? Everyone.
Yes.
Sai Teja. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me this one. What is the output here? Okay, here, what is the error? You know, output should be compile time error. But what is the output here? Yeah. What is the output here? Okay. Compile time error, duplicate case label. Duplicate case label, guys. Okay. This is the output here. Compile time error. Okay. Why? See here. See. First of all, compiler it will verify. Int x is equal to 20. Switch x. Okay. Case 97. See, always while execution it will take whether it is 20 is there or not there. But compiler, first of all, it will verify all the syntax and okay, all these things, all the rules are properly written or not. So compiler what will verify? Int x is equal to 20, switch of x. Okay, it's a int range or not, it will verify. Yes, int range. Come on. Now argument is int range or not. Okay, int range. Now case labels 97, 98 all are int range or not, it will verify. Understand? Now 97 int range, 98 int range. Now A, character A. Character A, what is the value? All the lower types automatically promoted to what? Next types. What is the next type? After char, what is the next type? Int. Int means what? 97. Right?
97.
Character A. What is the value? 97. Character A represents which value? 97. 97 means what? Int type only, right? Come on, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
now already 97 we declared, right? Case 97. So again case 97 is matching. So if 97 is the value, then which case will execute? Let's suppose X is a 97. Now 97 is matching. Let's assume. Then which case it will execute? Here also 97 and here also 97. There is an ambiguity, right? Is clear or not? Understand? There is an ambiguity.
Yes.
Here also
Yes, sir.
97 and here also 97. Okay. JVM don't know. Okay, which case has to execute? There is a duplicate case label. Understand? So output is compile time error, duplicate case label. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now sorry, what do okay, fine. Fine. Now tell me here. Just we have to discuss few points, guys. Case label. Okay, we have a case label. For case label, we need to discuss few points. So case label means tell me. So what are the things we need to take in care when you define case label? First point already we discussed, right? What is the first point? Tell me the points what you know. Case label means always it should be
Constant.
Constant.
it should be constant. That is the first point, right?
Yes.
It should be constant. Okay, it should be compile time constant. Okay, anything is fine. Okay, compile time constant. Fine. That is the first point. And the second one.
Would be combined by constant
Huh?
constant express.
Okay. It should be compile time constant expression. Come on. Okay, next one. These things you have to remember. Next one, what? Tell me, just now we discussed it, right? Value should be within the range of argument type. Argument type. Which argument? Switch argument type. Right?
Yes.
Case label value.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which argument type. Okay? That's what we discussed, right? Now, what is the other value, other point we discussed just now?
We can add byte to integer.
Okay. Duplicate case labels are not allowed. Duplicate case labels are not allowed. These are the points you have to remember. Understand? So when you write case label, so these are the points you have to keep in your mind. It should be compile time constant. It should be compile time constant expression also we can take. And when you define case label value, that value should be within the range of switch argument type. Okay. Next, case label always should be unique. We cannot define duplicate case labels. Clear? Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. So now